Last vote. And the 12th person voted off of Instazoom Survivor Season 4, Rookies versus Rebels versus Royals. Dylan, the tribe has spoken.
Anyway, so.
If you look at the last three vote outs, they all have one less than a number because I have not been able to vote since the last, because like when I went to Exile, when you sent me Amir from the Hanger Challenge, that's where I was the one who drew the three non-votes or whatever. So like I have not been able to vote the last three tribals.
That's brutal.
Okay. So can we talk? What happened? Like, well, let's talk about it. Like,
hold on. Y'all have made it to the double tribal.
And watch. See, if we're right and it's the double tribal like last
might be a split tribe.
I think you're about to say like halfway point in the game. Oh, wait! I knew it! Oh my god! I made a confession about this. I knew that was going to happen. Just when I thought I was on cloud nine, running this game on the top of like Mount Everest, doing so well, kicking back, winning immunities, finding idols and stuff, I get knocked down on my butt. I voted incorrectly. They blindsided Dylan, left me out of the vote, and I am pissed. Like I have never been more angry than I am right now. Like I have never been more pissed. Like I'm fuming, angry, like fuming. Like I can't even think straight. Like Curtis left me out of the vote, Nick J left me out of the vote, Rachel, Molly, Sean, they all left me out of the vote because they thought I was gonna play Night On with Dylan, which I would not have played Night On with Dylan. They're all stupid to think that. I'm just pissed off, and I don't really know what to think right now. I just am really frustrated because I know from this point forward, I'm never going to be able to trust another soul, not one. I'm never, ever, ever going to be able to trust Stallings, Rachel, Nick J, nobody.
Alright, so we vote Dylan out, and this is what's so infuriating, is that it wasn't even my move, and it wasn't even my intent. I didn't want this to happen at all. It was me going with the flow, me going with what was happening, not making a move. It's time to make a move because I think I'm going to get penalized more. And I'm actually going to get discriminated more for not making a move now, which is... Yep, it's time. It's time to make a move, for sure. Because when I get back to camp, Ymir is like, I will blow this house down. And then Ella is like, confused because she thought that, you know, she was my number one. Which, to an extent, she could be vying for that spot of the person I trust the most in this game. But after she just, like, blew up afterwards, I don't know if I can say that anymore. But she's really, really mad. And then for some odd reason, too, she thought that I would stick with them as a 6-person alliance, the 6 of us that did Dylan. That's not true. It was a voting block. Like, I don't think Ella realizes that it was splitting up the duo of her and Dylan, and I saved her. I was the reason that it was Dylan instead of Ella. So I don't think she entirely realizes that. I didn't want to do Maddie because it was just a whack move. Like, why would you get Maddie out? Third merge vote. She's not a threat at all. Like, at least with Ethan and Cookie. Yeah, sure, they weren't connected. But Cookie's a chaotic player, and Ethan is a good player for different reasons. But Maddie was just a complete goat altogether, and someone that I felt like I kind of had in my pocket. So I was like, I'm not ready to see Maddie go home. And I'm also not ready to see Ella go home. So if the duo is going to get broken up, I'll just fly under the radar and make it Dylan. But they were just really mad. And then Ymir freaks out. He wants to know who did it. And I was like, well, it was Curtis or Molly. And he was mad at me for not picking which one it was. And he thought that I was being dishonest with him when I was just giving him 2 names, but who it was, because I don't know which one it was. Ymir loves to do that.
Comparison is killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy. Oh my god. Jealousy. We did it. Dylan's gone. I am ecstatic. That feels so good. Targeted me for so long, and he's gone. And then the aftermath, I will say, was not the best. Did not make you want to sing like that. But Amir basically called me right away. He grilled right into me. I admitted it. There was no point in lying. I think it was fairly obvious that I did it. And he was like, "Was that an attack on me?" Because he talked to me, and then he went and talked to other people. After he talked to other people, he talked to me again. And apparently, Curtis was telling him that was my idea, and that was mine and Molly's move. And right when Dylan was voted out, Curtis goes, "I had no idea." Like, no, he didn't say I had no idea. He was like, "I couldn't vote, so I didn't vote you, man. I wouldn't do that to you." Like, Curtis, it literally was your idea. Like, he acts all innocent, like he did nothing wrong. And then he pins it on me and Molly. And it's like, that's so frustrating. And I told him it was Curtis. Like, that's crazy. Like, that was Curtis. But last minute, there were a lot of people that wanted to switch their votes. I don't know if they wanted to switch it, but they definitely got nervous because Amir started calling it out on the Zoom. He was like, "Is Dylan's name out there?" And he wanted to scare people. And I will say, he did good at it. Like, kudos to you, Amir. But I read through it, obviously. Like, nothing was going to get played on Dylan. I didn't suspect it, but I had to be like, Jonah, don't flip. Maddie, don't. No, Maddie wasn't going to flip. I had to be like, Jonah and Molly, I think they were considering flipping their votes, and I had to make sure they stayed on, and I'm happy they did. But it worked, and I'm very happy it worked. It's just, Curtis, I can't trust him after that. Like, why would he do that? Like,
okay, this next vote, shit goes down. Stallings wins immunity, and I'm pretty sure Amir and a few other people wanted to target him had he not won. But I don't want Stallings to go home, so I'm kind of glad he won immunity, because I can work with him, and I feel like he can keep that side off from going for me, because he knows how much the other people on my side want him out, and I don't. But yeah, Nick J texts me though, and he's just like, "Yo, you want to vote Dylan out? Because Dylan has that half idol of Amir's, and that's a way that we can get rid of it. Because Amir doesn't want Dylan out because he has that, and Amir could have an idol if Dylan stays in the game. So we're like, okay, let's vote Dylan. I was not super active for this vote, which makes it easy for me to play it off afterwards when everybody's shocked and like, who did that? I just play off, oh, I wasn't really active. I came on for a few minutes. Nick told me what to do. It's true, but I exaggerated it a lot more because I did know who voted with us, and I knew, like, I ran out that this made sense for me strategically, so, I'm able to play dumb, though.
So Dylan got blindsided. There was, like, 6 votes on Dylan, 4 on Maddie, and then 1 on Sean. Molly told me she voted Sean. And then I know me, Ella, Zach, and Dylan were the ones who voted Maddie, and then the rest of them are a bunch of lying-ass fucking hoes. And now I'm annoyed because I foreshadowed this happening, but couldn't really think of anything to do to avoid it. I am in a position I'm not usually in. I am on the bottom. I am in a very minority position here. I do not have numbers to do things, and I need to come up with something quick because I was immune tonight, and if I wasn't, I could have gone home, and I probably will go home if I don't figure something out quick. So it's really time to kick it into gear.
So, long story short, Dylan just got voted out. I feel really awful. Words can't even describe how like pissed off I am. Like, it's just knowing the fact that he had an idol as well and he could have played it just absolutely breaks my heart. Like, he obviously wanted to be here. He wanted to play the game. These people that don't even show up, like, I just feel horrible. I feel horrible. He's such a good player and he deserves to make it, like, so far. Obviously, I was very blindsided by this, which I'm very pissed off about. I don't know what the fuck they think they're doing. If you want to call this a big move by not telling me the vote, then we can play that game. Like, this is... if this is how it's gonna be, then this is how it's gonna be. Oh well. That's so sad. But like, seriously, these people are a bunch of pussies. Like, straight up. Straight up. If it's gonna be a unanimous vote and you have to change it, like, yeah, I understand. Oh, that's a big move by not voting off the unanimous vote. Are you sure, like, when you throw out someone as a unanimous vote and then you change it, I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. That obviously this doesn't benefit my game in any way, but this just pisses me off. Like, there's no reason. It was very unnecessary for certain people. Everyone knows I'm pissed off now, and that's no secret. So, that's not fun. I'm gonna have to start fighting with people and saying, hey, this is how it's gonna be. And if this is how it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Okay. Alright, perfect. This is the start of something hopefully great. I added you all.
The bottom fat neeks or whatever.
I added you all to a chat thing. A fat neek is a Sidemen term. I don't know if any of you know the Sidemen, KSI, and such.
I know what the term means.
Yes, I watched.
So basically, I made this chat because I was already voted out in this game, so I don't just, like, I'm not going to sit back and lay around. I want to make this clear. Ella, no, I'll start with me. I was voted out already. Ella, you were almost first boot. Shawnee Tribs, you're a winner, and you will probably be one of the easiest names to throw out. Zach,
I have 12 votes.
Are you noticing something in common?
We are all on the bottom.
We are all in a terrible position right now. There is a huge group going on. Imir, Nick J, Molly, Rachel, Jonah, Curtis. That's 6 already. And then they picked up Maddie for their 7th. And here's the thing. I was texting Jonah earlier, and I was like, hey, Jonah, like, what happened? He was like, I was like, you voted Dylan, right? He goes, oh, well, I was fine with Maddie going, but he told
me he heard Dylan.
Yeah.
No, he voted for Dylan because
I know everything that happened. I know.
There's one word that set me off. There's one word. The one sentence is the reason I made this chat. Is because he said they told me not to do Maddie. Like, Jonah is under the instruction of other people in this game.
Yes. No, here's the thing. No, he told me he heard it from Molly. He heard it from Rachel. He did not hear it from Amir.
No, Jonah. Guys, listen. I voted for Dylan because Dylan wanted me out earlier. I know exactly who voted for. What's his name? Dylan. Molly did. Nick J did. Rachel did. Amir did not.
Wait, so who all voted for Dylan?
Rachel, Nick J, Molly, Jonah, and Maddie.
One of those is wrong.
No, one of them.
Because Molly voted for you.
Oh, frick Molly.
Or so she's told me. I can't believe a single thing they tell me.
I know 100% Jonah voted for Dylan because he knows he pissed me off because he came straight to me.
So it was Stallings, Ella, me, and Dylan who voted.
Voted for Maddie to go.
Dylan didn't vote for you, Sean.
I don't think did Amir vote? No, yeah, I can see Amir voting for Dylan.
Because well, here's the thing: is like when I pulled Amir to the side, I told him like, hey, because I was like, have you heard Dylan? And he's like, not as like an actual vote. And I'm like, I'm hearing it as an actual vote. Like, what's happening? And he didn't know. Or
okay,
so he said.
So Molly voted for me. Who? Stallings, did she tell you that?
She told me. She goes, I was like, did you vote for Dylan? She goes, no. And I was like, well, then you must have voted for Sean. And then she's like, yeah, he's annoying. And I was like, oh, okay. But like,
Damn!
no. So basically, I'm so annoyed because they're so proud of it. They made these big moves. They're running the game. King Tyrant Ymir is doing whatever he wants, gets whatever he wants, and this group only
to
left
be
him
clear,
out.
no, here's what happened. Amir did not run that vote at all.
But he's running the game. They just left him out because they knew he was close to Dylan, personally.
Curtis was going to do Dylan.
Of course he was. It's like, God, it's just so... I'm so pissed that this happened tonight.
The thing is, Jonah will go with majority. If us four all say to do one of them, he's doing it.
No, he's not.
I think this is where like, because Jonah knows that he just pissed me off, and he's very clear about it. He knows that I'm very pissed off right now, and that's not a secret. So I think honestly at this point, he's just gonna try to like mend bonds with me.
He's not even trying to develop a relationship.
So I have a bag
try to get votes on me.
No,
I have a bag search.
He
if
said
we
it
can
was
use that on our target.
No. He said the reason it was Dylan is because they were trying to split up me and Dylan, but they couldn't figure out who out of us to vote. And Jonah decided to push for Dylan, and that's why they voted out Dylan instead of me.
Well, the thing is, I told Jonah that I wanted Dylan out because Dylan voted me, then wrote down that he voted for Dennis, claimed that he voted for Dennis, showed me the message of him voting for Dennis, but he actually voted for me and then deleted the message. So that was very suspicious. Then he kept asking me, like, who voted for you, bro? Like, that's not cool. And I was like, bruh, it was you.
And I made up like this complete elaborate lie that Dylan actually sent in 2 names and actually voted for Sean. And I don't know, he ended up believing it, according to Nick J. And you know, that has to be probably top 10 most ridiculous lies ever told in the fandom. And the fact that Sean believed that kind of makes me question how he won this game in season 2. Like,
it was a free number though.
The thing, Jonah, I told Jonah that I wanted Dylan out. Then
Jonah knows he fucked up because he knows.
No, guys, listen. I can get Jonah 100%.
Yeah, I've been talking to Jonah a lot. I feel like I have at least some sway there.
I messaged Jonah today, and he literally, I already told you, when I asked what happened, he goes, they told me not to do Maddie. Matt, do you know who they is referring to?
Well, yeah, because he was fully open to me about that.
He straight up told me.
Like he straight up told me, like I'm hearing Dylan, and I said who, and I forgot everyone he said, but he mentioned Rachel and Molly, and so like those
guys,
people.
Listen,
like,
Jonah is with us. Jonah is with us. It's,
yeah, like,
I told him Dylan.
I think Jonah is with them in a sense, but I think he also realizes his position with them.
You guys can work on Jonah. That's something I'm not going to be able.
But here's the thing: if we work on Jonah,
if we're gonna work with
fine.
Jonah, he really needs to give me any sign that he wants me, because he either leaves me on red or lies to me. So.
Okay, say we do get Jonah. Okay.
That's fine.
We need one more.
11.
I have a steal vote, guys. Remember?
Yeah, Stallings has a steal vote.
We could also.
And then plus, I have a vote reveal that I can, or not a vote reveal, bag search that I can use to on our target to see if they have anything. It's a single bag search, so if they have more than one, I'll only see one.
But there's also a very big issue.
I would like to get rid of Molly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can we get rid of Molly first? That would be my ultimate goal.
I
can go next vote.
I don't know.
She called me annoying. I can go next vote. I want to get out Molly though. So that's the vote. That's the vote. That's
no,
I don't know if that's.
I understand you want to get out.
I don't know
Molly.
if that's the smart vote.
No,
I think the one person
the smart vote
we don't vote. We don't vote Ymir. It's way too obvious. I think personally, I know you're not going to be down. I know none of you are going to want to do it. But I think it would be in our best interest to pick Jay.
Yeah. The thing,
Not at Nick J.
Yeah. I know you're not down to do it, but they
The
would
reason
never,
I don't know if I wanna
they would
do that, though,
never
guys, is
expect that.
I don't know if it's smart right now.
I also don't know.
Like it's
Guys,
definitely
think
a
about
smart
it.
move
Who's
soon, but like
ever
the issue
voting
is
him out. Like he never.
He
like,
has a point.
okay,
I
but
know.
like
I understand you all might have personal relationships, and it's probably like selfish of me to do this because like I'm not tied to anybody like on that side at all. Like they genuinely could mean less to me, and I know you might have personal relationships, but you have to think about the fact that like these people are Survivor players. They do this all the time. Like they will so easily just.
Here's the thing.
why
though,
don't we take
wanna
a
turn.
shot?
We have to think.
Wait,
we have
I
to
have a
think.
question. How would you guys feel about this? Rachel.
Yeah, that's what I
Totally
mean.
fine
No,
with that.
no,
I want
listen.
to do
Listen.
Rachel or Molly. I want to do one of those two.
No, listen. Ymir comes to me before Tribal, and we've been talking about this for a few rounds now. I think Ymir wants to get rid of Rachel.
He does.
Yeah.
So that's a fair vote with us. And honestly, I'm more than fine
And
with
look,
getting
honestly,
rid of Rachel.
if we tell Jonah, hey, we got Ella, Amir, Stallings, me, and Sean, he'll vote with us.
Here's the thing. I don't know if Jonah would want to get rid of Nick J, but he'll definitely. I think
He'll do
be fine
Rachel.
with it. Yeah, he'll do
Are
Rachel.
you
and Molly
He would do
sure,
Rachel.
guys?
for sure.
I do not want to throw my game away because Jonah Boyer was a follower to Curtis. Like, guys, he's gonna do what Curtis says.
I
Like,
don't think he's gonna do what Curtis says. Stallings, I saved him in season 2. He says like he'll do like he'll tell me in on every
And-
single vote.
we
And you
voted
still
him
have
out
fucking-
pre-merge in season 2.
I didn't.
And you still have Curtis over here sitting with an idol.
He has an
fucking
idol
Curtis
and
is
an
the-
idol
And
double.
an idol doubler.
Can we
Yo,
talk?
He
Curtis
could
needs
literally
to
play an
fucking go
idol on
home.
someone
Curtis
and then
needs
put
to
a
go
doubler on
home.
himself if he wanted to. Like,
Exactly.
I think what we need to do, get rid of Rachel because Curtis is close with Rachel. If we get rid of Rachel, we can easily pull Curtis over. Like, who is he gonna go to other than possibly Ymir?
Okay, all right. So, welcome to your next individual immunity challenge. I forgot who had the necklace, but take it off and hand it back. I know we've had a couple updated stuff, but it's about to pick right back up where we started, where we left off, not started. So, welcome to your next immunity challenge. As you guys know, I told you guys to bring 3 bottles of water, or you can have a solo cup full of water, that's fine too. And 3 slices of bread. So what you guys will be doing today's challenge, it will be an eating challenge. You will have to go quick. So what's going to happen is there will be 3 rounds. After the first round, the first 5 people to complete their food will move on to the second round. After that, the first 3 people to complete their food will move on to the last round, and then the first person to complete will win. The way to work is you will eat 1 slice of bread and drink 1 thing of water, like every round. And then, so like you'll have 1 of each, and then if you finish that, then you'll go to the next round. If you finish that, you'll go to the next round. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, round 1, you guys can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. When you're done, just show your mouth and say done. All right, Curtis is done. He finishes first.
Rock. Went down the wrong hole. Damn.
Done.
Nick J is done.
That is pink.
We're waiting for one more.
Yeah. I should not have eaten sushi.
Oh, dude, no, you should not have. I actually feel bad for you right now. That is cool.
All right, Sean finishes, which means Jonah and Ella are out. Curtis, Sean, and Nick J made the final round. In this final round, you eat one slice and drink one bottle.
I don't know how that
pouring my bottle.
I became
Yep,
dead last.
you're good, Curtis. Nothing's... Oscar, nothing's popping up for me right now. Okay, all right. Last round. Are you guys ready? When I say go, you can begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
Curtis already done.
All right, and with that, Curtis has one individual immunity.
Good job, Kurt.
How's that possible?
And is safe from Tribal Council. For the rest of you, one of you 11, that was freaky fast, one of you 11 will be going home next. So the way this is gonna work, oh yeah, first we need to do Exile Island and the Emblem of Chaos. So let me pull up in my docs.
Well,
Just want to make sure the emblem
Oh,
doesn't.
Curtis, how do you get the bread down that quick?
well, I'm still chewing.
He balled it
I used
out.
to, I was in college and stuff. I used to do beer pong a lot. We used to have to chug cups, so I learned how to open my throat pretty quickly.
I'll go.
So has Exile reset?
Curtis, you get to choose who will go to Exile Island.
I'd love to go.
Wait, isn't there just nothing there?
Yeah, honestly, there's
Who knows? We don't know. I'd love to go though. I haven't gone yet.
Go ahead, Amir. You can send Amir. It's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Curtis, you have an option. This is going to be a big one. You can either choose to, you can give up your immunity for this tribal and instead receive the Chaos Emblem, which has a number of powers attached to it I will not reveal to you. If you choose to receive that Chaos Emblem, though, you will give up immunity and force this into a double tribal council. If you choose to keep immunity, this round will be mostly regular, except you will have an extra vote for tonight's tribal council.
I'm gonna keep immunity for tonight.
All right, so you will have an extra vote. You have an extra vote at tonight's tribal council.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome back to Exile Island. You have been here before. I don't need to explain it to you. You understand how this works, correct?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen. All right, what would you like to reveal?
The one on the left. Wait.
This one?
Wait. Yeah, the one on the left. Yeah.
All right, Amir, you have revealed nothing. So, unfortunately, that means Amir, you haven't received anything from Exile Island tonight, and I'll see you. All right, you haven't received anything? I'll see you at Tribal Council.
Okay.
And I don't know.
I'm told, hey, don't tell anybody. We gotta keep it low. We gotta keep it low. You know, just between us. And then, you know, reach out to a couple people. We'll make this happen. Well, it happened. I couldn't vote. Didn't really want to vote for Dylan anyway. But I couldn't vote. My last night of not voting. And after everything was all said and done, Amir and I had a call. And he basically told me that, yep, every single one of them threw me under the bus. Every single one of them. Well, guess what you just did? You just awoke the dragon. Because now you're going to turn Curtis into not so nice Curtis. So, hope you're happy. Hope you're ready. Because I don't think you might be. You're going to see another side of me, man. This is the part of the game I hate doing, but you know what? You asked for it, and now you're gonna get it.
I will
He's told me
do
everything.
everything in my power. I will literally throw myself on the.
I don't think
fucking
Stallings
plane
wants to work with
Curtis.
Curtis.
I want Curtis out so goddamn badly. Like, he is
It's gonna
so
be very
annoying.
hard to do.
Yeah,
Love
it
him
is gonna be very
personally,
hard.
but I'm so sick of the game. I'm so over
The
it.
fact that he's just slid through 3 votes that easily is crazy.
Here's the thing,
Just
Curtis
select him every
100% trusts
vote.
me.
Oh my
Curtis has
God.
told me everything he's done. He's told me
I know
every single
Curtis doesn't
advantage he's
trust
heard
me.
of.
Curtis
Curtis
doesn't
told
trust
me
me.
that Dylan voted for me. Curtis has told me every single thing about every single person, how he feels about every single person. He's told me that he had the idol. He told me he had the doubler. He just flat out said to me one time, I didn't even ask him. He was like, all right, so if we're ever in trouble, I have the idol and the idol doubler. So I can play the idol on myself and give the doubler to you. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah, you're
literally
great
just
at
told me
playing
that
that
out of the
idol,
blue.
though.
Yeah, he also told me that the
Also,
vote where
Sean, you're a dumbass.
he told me that the
Such a dumbass for
at the
voting out
merge
Dylan.
vote, he told me at the merge vote that he would play the doubler on me.
You're such a dumbass for voting out
Yeah,
Dylan.
you are, because you just put us in a worse position.
And you
Yeah,
just got
we need it.
and-
You
no,
should have told us.
And
then
you just got rid of an idol that we could have used. So thank you.
Literally,
Sean.
all we had to do was have your vote
Dylan
and
didn't have an
Jonah.
idol. He had a half idol.
He had a full idol.
I was damn right about, yo, everybody was like downplaying that shit at Tribal, the Maddie unsending the Dylan thing, and I was fucking right. I knew something was going on.
We were
I was
both talking about it. We were
idiot.
sitting here saying it's never this easy.
Just
like with a
sucks 'cause
Maddie
I wish I would have told him to play his idol.
I don't know why he didn't. He's an idiot. I don't know why he didn't do that.
Like he
so mad.
literally heard his name so much that tribal. Why
I
didn't
heard my
he play
name
his
once,
idol?
anything coming out. I don't have anything in my pocket. Well, I do. I have a steal vote.
There were
Like,
two names that
he
vote.
told
There
me
were two
he
names that vote,
wanted
other
to
than
save it
Sean's
because
last
he
second.
wanted to play it on me or him.
But I'm serious, guys. Amir wants to call me tonight, and like, if we're gonna need someone to make a move, that might, from the depths of nowhere, that might actually be our guy. Because
No,
he
it will
told
be
me
Amir. Amir wants to do Rachel.
he told me pre-game, he's like, I'm not doing this like friendship thing the whole time, because he knows damn well.
Yeah,
that
me and
if
him
we're
were
doing
talking about
friendship,
that.
they'll send him home first.
Yeah.
Like, he will very easily be targeted. Like, if they're gonna turn on each other, he's the first one they're turning on.
Like that's the thing is like people talk about this friend group, and it's not like we're not in the friend group. It's just
We're
when you
just
start
on the house.
breaking it down, it's like
we're like
screwed.
we're like the
It's the same thing as if they got down to that group, then Amir would be like the first out. Like
Yeah, Jonah and I are gonna call right now.
like Rachel, Nick J, all of them have constantly told me how they don't want to
Repeat that
take
shot. You're in a call
Amir
with
to the
Jonah
end.
right now?
Yes, I am.
What do you
No,
mean?
I'm gonna be real.
I'm calling them.
No, I can't talk to Jonah right now because I will snap.
All right, I'm gonna call Jonah right now. I can
No, don't
replace-
call Jonah right now.
No, I'm not even texting him.
Let us
He
spy
literally
check
just put
Jonah.
us in such a shitty spot, including himself.
No,
Yes, all right, I'm calling. I'm
Wait,
calling
he
Jonah.
John,
thinks
call
once
Jonah
they get
if
down
you
to that
can
group, they're
spy
gonna
check.
keep him that long. Like, Rachel probably is the best option.
Rachel's 100% the best person to vote off. It's just a matter of who we trust.
I wanted Sean to be the next person to be out the door. I do not trust that kid. I will never trust that kid. Never trusted the kid, and he pisses me off more and more and more and more as the days go by. He always questions me. He always is really paranoid, and when he finally finds himself in a position where he feels like he's doing well, he gets into this really cocky, I want to run the numbers kind of attitude. No. So, if it's up to me at the next tribal council, Sean's ass is going home. And my number one prime target is Sean. He's no use to me, and I just want to show the little bugger who's really boss. This guy.
We're going to tribal council. Curtis just won immunity. He didn't activate the Emblem of Chaos, and then now we're going to tribal. So the plan still stands. We're gonna put votes on Molly. It's gonna be me, Sean, Zach, Stallings, Ella, Curtis. That's 6. That's majority. It's a big move. Molly's had a lot of control in this game. She's got social connections with, people like Rachel, Nick J. Ymir is kind of, with them. So he's kind of following them. And I think I want to get, this quadrant out. I don't think it's good for my game. I think that they'd, every day of the week, pick each other over me. Whereas with, Zach, Ella, Curtis, Stallings, Maddie, Sean, they still want me to stay. I don't think I'm on the bottom of that. Whereas with them, I am.
This next vote is really gonna just hopefully be to solidify some more solid numbers on my side. Whether that's with the alliance with like Jonah or Sean or Ella, Stallings, any of them, whether it's with them or it's with like people like Ymir, Molly, Nick J. I kind of just have to solidify something. I'm starting to feel like even though I don't have the best position in the game, people don't necessarily want to target me because of my personal relationships. So I think I have wiggle room to go either way, but I'm really scared what that might bring when I do pick a side. I feel like this is going to be the time where I pick a side and everyone's going to see my cards and see my hand, and that's real nerve-wracking.
Hi, so another immunity challenge happened that I did not compete in. Hashtag slaying the game. Hashtag I not actually won a challenge this season. Yay. Anyways. So my name was out there right away. And Ymir told me, and he's like, don't do anything. And I acted like I wasn't paying attention. And I was like, Sean, why are you voting for me? Ella, I've heard my name. Stallings, oh my gosh, am I the vote? Within literally less than a minute, the vote got switched off of me. And I was like, oh, was I not? Ymir was like, Molly, did you say something? I was like, yeah, I asked Sean why he was voting for me. And he was like, oh, you weren't supposed to say anything. And I was like, oh, dang, my bad. So the vote was off me, which is so funny. I think it's hilarious. But yeah. Then I went to Rachel for a sec, then I went to Nick J, and I think Nick J's gonna...
So after I called Ymir last night about all of this, trying to pull him over to my side, he told me that Curtis, surprisingly, was more down to do this. And the thing about Curtis is he has Jonah and Maddie in his back pocket, so that's even more numbers to make this better. Do I fully trust him? No. Could I possibly utilize him for a common interest? Yes. Basically, I hopped on call with him today, and he expressed his pure just annoyance and hatred for playing with Molly, and he wants her gone. He wants Rachel and Nick J gone. He has an idol doubler, an idol, and an extra vote, but his doubler is a new thing. You can steal the immunity, which means you nullify their idol and keep the power of their idol for yourself. So we can now target anyone we want if we have Curtis. So I need to pull Curtis because he pulls numbers and safety for the plan moving forward. So my plan right now, I have been loading this up for a little while. I need 6. I really need 6. After Dylan went home, I need to save myself. I need to get in the top somehow. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to pull in me, Trivs, Ella, Zach, Curtis, and Jonah. Yeah, I think that's going to be my 6. I need them to vote one of the targets. Curtis and Jonah are the ones that are willing to do less, and Zach doesn't want Molly. So Curtis wants Molly or Nick J. He's probably not going to do Rachel. Zach's not going to do Molly. So who's my target? Nick J. I got to get him tonight. I need to figure out how. Have a steal a vote in my pocket, and Curtis has a doubler and an idol and an extra vote. So I'm like, this should work pretty easily. Playing them at the right times though, because next vote might be a little difficult and people might flip, and might want to keep my steal. And if I don't need it tonight because we have 6, then I'll be okay. But I have heard my name tonight, and essentially at this point, I'm being told if I don't write Sean Trivs, I will go home because Curtis and Amir are trying to shift it off of me. And it makes me a little nervous because I want to pull this plan on Nick J, but if I do have to vote Sean to stay in the game, I might, but I think it's just a trick because I think my side's going to stick strong on Nick J. I think they're just trying to get me to vote with them so they can take over our numbers. So let's stick Nick J and let's see how this goes.
So Amir wasn't someone that I had a gut feeling that we shouldn't have told him about this Molly vote. I didn't tell him because I didn't trust him to vote Molly, and I was right. They trusted Amir to vote Molly, and I'm like, there's no way, guys. Like, no. But I think I was just kind of thinking that and didn't tell them that it was a bad idea. I don't remember, but I don't think I actually verbalized that was a bad idea, so. Amir knows. He told Molly, and now we're thinking of changing it. Sean's like, I think we should probably flip it on Nick J, just to guarantee that, if an idol's played, then there's no funny business going on, and we didn't think that it would get traced back to the person. So if we're gonna do Nick J, we're not gonna tell Amir about it, and I think things could work out fine if we are a solid 6. Stallings may even steal a vote if he feels the need. I hope things work. So we're on the Zoom, and then Nick J says in front of everybody, I'm hearing my name. Not cool, guys, not cool. And I'm like, who keeps telling the person? I don't get it. I don't understand. Guys, like, these Amir, Molly, Nick J, Rachel are gonna run the game if we keep that quadrant in too long. If they stay final 10, they're a 4, and they can just bring in, Maddie, Zach, and then boom, they control the whole game. Who's leaking? I don't know who's leaking. I don't know who's telling who to tell who that knows the plan. I don't know why that keeps happening. This freaking broken telephone. I don't understand. Oh, God. This is not good. Okay, so, I don't know.
Before Tribal, I'm sitting here and I'm hearing 2 names. I originally heard Stallings, and then also Nick J. I don't want Nick J out of this game. He's been one of my numbers early in this game, and I can't really afford to lose that right now. And Stallings is someone I think is a huge shield for me, so I pushed the vote off of Stallings and on to Sean. I don't know if that's actually what's gonna happen. Everything seems kind of blurry with like people talking, so I don't know if that's actually gonna happen or if it's just gonna be Nick J that goes. I'm really torn and I don't really know what to do right now, but my decision's gonna come probably pretty close to voting.
All right, welcome to Tribal Council, you all. Firstly, when his audio connects. Okay. All right, so firstly, let's talk about the immunity challenge. Nick J, you made it to the final round and lost. Did you feel like tonight was an immunity you needed, or is tonight going to be a more simplified vote?
Yeah, I mean, I know my name's out there, so it definitely would have been nice to have it. I don't know why it's out there, but it's out there. So obviously when your name's out there, that's not a good feeling. And knowing that I was very close, it definitely sucks. Yeah.
So last vote, everyone was saying out loud that it would be a simpler vote, and that's not what ended up happening. As we saw, the vote was very split. Maddie, you were on the other end of that split vote, and you were seen as the easy vote. Do you think that your name is around tonight, or do you think that people are spicing up the game?
I don't think any vote's an easy vote, first of all. Okay, anyway. I don't think my name's out there necessarily, but it could very well be. I feel like if the game is spicing up, I haven't heard my name, and it's going to be a blindside tonight. I mean, that's always interesting. To think that you could be voted out of the game and whenever.
So Stallings, you visibly last Tribal had a big reaction to what happened at the tribal council, are you hoping, did like that kickstart your game a little bit more, or are you still trying to keep the tribal camaraderie at merge?
There is no tribal camaraderie. We're all individuals here to get to the end and win. Last tribal I was left out of the vote, but I think a select few people left some people out of the vote that shouldn't have been. And since then, I think the door's been opened. So I think there's a lot new gameplay and a lot new opportunities for people, especially like me. If there's not, then I'm right back to square one where I have pretty much nothing to turn to. And if it does not go the way I'm assuming it's gonna go, if it does go the way I'm assuming it's gonna go tonight, then we're in store for quite I'm in store for an uphill battle coming soon. That made 0 sense.
All right, so Curtis, you won immunity. Do you think that this immunity was more crucial than the rest, or do you think it was similar in terms of need?
I think both, and here's why. I think it's similar in need because you always want to have it, especially as you get down in numbers. I still go back to what I say. I still think there's voting blocks going on every tribal. Depending on who wins immunity and who's left, I think pretty much everyone knows in here who has what kind of advantages and idols and whatnot. I think maybe 1 or 2 things aren't yet known, but I think there's enough known to know who to vote when and where. So I think that immunity is important. But I also think that tonight was specifically important too, because there's no easy votes really anymore. Like this isn't, and I'm not saying that the other people weren't playing or whatever, but like you're getting down to a really good core people here that know how to play this game, that are good, that are proven winners. And I think that every vote from here on out is going to be extremely crucial, extremely close probably. And it's just going to be 1 or 2 votes that are going to swing. I think this is not going to be a majority vote anymore, I don't think. So I think that this was really important, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to win it so badly, was just so I knew that I could see what was going on and I didn't have to worry tonight.
All right, well, I hate to cut this short, but unless this is you guys' tribal still, so unless anyone else would like to say anything, you guys can go cast your votes.
We good. I'm about to go home because bitches are playing. They like to listen to people and can't think for themselves. This is an all-star season. Make up your own mind.
This is an all-star season. We have rookies here.
All-star season. I'm a rookie. Me and Curtis.
All-star seasons plus 5 rookies.
But this is not what this is.
Make up your mind on your own.
I think I'm gonna sit back and I think I'll have some more water.
You will sit at the end and get 0 votes. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh man. Finally, this friend group is gonna get broken up. God, I'm gonna get so much more traction under my feet after this vote. This is good. I mean, their side is just gonna lose a whole bunch of power. Ymir's gonna lose power. You're out of the game, Victory, so you're gonna lose power, obviously. Molly will lose power. Rachel will lose power. I think that this is very good. If this does work and you go home tonight, then I think that my odds of winning this game go up a lot. It's good for my resume. It gives me a better shot at, being in the numbers moving forward and being able to have options and go where I want. But you along with the other people that you're really, socially integrated with, don't have me in your best interest. So I think now is a good time to send you home. Sorry, Nick J.
So I have 2 names to choose from, Nick J and Sean. Nick J, I'm voting for you, bro. You have way too many communications, way too many connections. It's tough, but I have to do it. But I have an extra vote, and I am voting Sean out of this game. It seems I'm in the middle, and I may be controlling who goes home tonight. Trivs, you've been giving me some really weird vibes the last few days, bro, and I don't know where you're at with your head. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. So sorry, Sean.
Like I'm catching votes. I think I'm catching votes. This we'll see.
Surprised if Ymir doesn't get any votes because I'm Ymir. Y'all like to vote.
Multiple people told me.
Amir, I haven't heard your name around at all.
Multiple people.
Amir and Rachel, I have not heard either of your names. But
I haven't heard your name either.
If you're getting votes.
I just think
I haven't heard your name either.
I just they're hot in their shirt and glasses. When people say they haven't heard my name, but then I have 10 different people telling me that they said they're voting me. And they think that I can't.
Who said that they didn't hear your name?
I'm gonna call them out, but they know who they are.
I want to know who they are.
It's my lifeguard whistle. It's pretty loud.
Call them out. Call them out. Call them. Shut up.
I want to blow my life.
Okay, I'm time to read the votes. Okay, at this time, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Is that your idol song?
Okay. Wait, what songs? Are you playing something?
Playing my school ID.
Alright, this is not a real hidden immunity idol. All votes cast for songs still will count. At this time, if anybody...
Who gave him a fake?
Alright, I will read the votes.
I need a pee.
First vote, Sean. It's one vote, Sean. Second vote, Nick J. It's one vote, Sean. One vote, Nick J.
Let's go, Nick J.
Third vote,
I'm here.
Third vote,
No, it's me.
Sean. That's
I'll
two
be
votes,
here.
Sean. Fourth vote,
I'm just gonna dance. I know.
Nick
I'm
J.
We're vibing. We're vibing. I know.
Fifth vote, Nick J. Sixth vote,
That was
Nick J. That's 4 votes, Nick J. 2 votes, Sean. Seventh vote, Sean. Eighth vote, Sean. We're at 4 votes, Sean. 4 votes, Nick J. 3 votes left. Ninth vote, Nick J. 10th vote, Sean. That's 5 votes, Sean. 5 votes, Nick J. 2 votes left. Sean. That is 6 votes, Sean. 5 votes, Nick J. 1 vote left.
No, please tie. That'd be
And the next person voted off of Instazoom Survivor Season 4 Rookies
Be
versus
determined by
Rebels
revote.
versus Royals will be determined by a revote. The last vote. We are tied. Alright, so listen. The way this is gonna happen is I'm setting my timer. You guys get 2 minutes to conversate, and then after the 2 minutes, I will tell you guys all to vote right away again. Good luck.
Wait, I'm not going to Rocks. This website. Rocks. I'll tell you now.
I'll go to Rocks.
I'm telling you now. I ain't. I'm telling you now. I'm not going to Rocks. So this is what we do. Wait, actually, y'all talk. Okay, I want to say something. Why? Okay, first of all, no, I'm saying something. Why me?
Yeah, I'll say something after you.
Well, why? I just don't get one. I don't get why it was me. 2, literally, as I said before, play your own damn game. Jonah, I'm sorry, but Jonah, you are going to sit at the end next to Stallings and Ella. Stallings is gonna get first place.
Me?
Ella's gonna get second, and you're gonna get third. Jonah, you're gonna be a 0 vote finalist. So don't do that. Like,
No, because I don't know why you're dragging me into this. If you want to have a go at me, we can go.
I'm not having to go at you. I'm just saying I don't get why you voted me. Like,
all right, I want to talk.
You want to know why? It's because
I
I'm hearing your
do
name.
want to know why. I do want to know why.
Okay, I heard it was you. I heard it was you. That's all I heard.
And you heard
Everyone
it
told
was
me.
too.
Everyone
I know
told me
multiple
I
people-
have numbers on Nick J.
No.
So that's
I
exactly
know
what
multiple
I
people that told you that the vote was Sean, and you voted me over Sean. Like, I just don't get why. And Stallings, I don't know why you chose me out of everyone. Why did you choose me out of everyone, Stallings? Like, I don't know what the personal.
I didn't choose you, as I told
You
you.
did.
I
You're
didn't
running that
choose
side. We
anyone.
all know it. Is that not true? Are you not running that side? Running the not that side, that group of people.
No, I'm not. I asked everybody what we were doing, and I was told that your name was the one we
Wait.
should vote, and that's why you got voted.
And who told you my name? Who told you my name then?
The guy who you voted, Nick. You came up to him. He came
Alright,
up
how
to
many
you.
votes is there on the revote? How many votes is there on the revote? Sean, I did not get your name.
There will be 10 votes on the revote.
All right.
There should be none because
I'm gonna flat out say
I
it.
didn't
I'm gonna
get
flat
my
out
chance.
say it. I'm here to make, like, I'm not gonna play scared, so if you don't like it, then that's your problem. I'm willing to go to rocks. I do not care. I think
Molly said they wanted to vote me but got switched.
Alright, now I'm gonna talk. Guys, I'm just gonna say there's an
I hate to break it to you, but the 2 minutes actually just ended.
No, Devin, they kept interrupting me. I get to talk.
Hold on. 2 minutes is 2 minutes.
There's obvious alliance here. If you vote me out,
Wait, I'm gonna make a. I'm making a line. I'm making a line. Wait till I send my line, and then everyone send in your votes. The extra vote that was played, whoever played it will vote again.
I'm sorry, I can't put Sean's name down. I just can't do it. In Season 2, he did way too much for me. My name was on the chopping block constantly. I was overplaying, I was a hot mess, and he was the one that was constantly clearing my name. Sean is a huge, loyal ally, so, I don't know, even if Imir's being truthful and says that I'm going home next, I cannot write down Sean's name. I just cannot do it. So, sorry Nick J, but, yeah, I'm gonna write your name down. You might still go home, maybe not though. It could go to Rocks. Wouldn't mind Rocks. It's worth going to Rocks over putting Sean's name down. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, we're doing a revote now. I'm torn. Because I can get rid of somebody from the big friend group and be done with it. And keep the other person. Or I can get rid of someone who's already a past winner. And who would probably still work with me, but I don't really trust it. This is tough. I honestly thought that my extra vote was just going to seal it. But now that there's a revote, this is tough, man. This is tough. I want you both out. I mean, that's the bottom line. I want you both out. So this is a win-win for me. So who do I choose? I know who I'm going to choose. Sorry, bro.
Zach, please, bro. Oh my god. I mean, I know who's voting me again, but to the people who voted with me last time, please stick with me.
I need everyone's vote.
Don't say I didn't tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. Don't say I didn't. Say I didn't warn you.
I'm just saying, guys, there's an obvious alliance going on here. They're gonna run the.
Oh my god, you're an obvious winner. Like,
Sean, you're the obvious winner.
Sean, don't get me started, Sean. Don't get me started, Sean, because I will say everything. I will reveal everything.
This game, bro.
I will reveal everything. Stop.
I mean, reveal it. So Sean, you're the obvious winner. The
fact that Sean wanted to come after Curtis. The fact that Sean wanted to come after Curtis. The fact that Sean wanted to come after Stones. The fact that Sean wanted to come after Ella. The fact that Sean wanted to come after Rachel. The fact that Sean was going to do Zach. The fact that Sean was going to do Jonah. All in conversations with me. I think I'm lying. I think I'm lying. And that's all everybody's name. That's off the top of my head. Don't start with me. I said don't start. I said don't start with me.
All right.
I might go home to Brock now.
Because do you guys trust me, the guy who tells the truth?
Who won this game before?
You won the game. You won the game by telling the truth. Did you win the game by telling the truth? Sean, I was your 2-vote. Sean, listen. I was 2-vote runner-up to you. Did I tell the truth? You did not tell the truth, Sean. That's how you won the game. You lied.
Okay, and Amir tells the truth 100 times less than me.
When does Amir lied? When does Amir lied? Please.
What did I lie about, Sean?
You lied all the time.
When? Give an example.
Okay, give me a specific instance in which I lied.
Amir, you lied to me and voted me out.
Okay, yes, okay, but we talked about that. But then I give you immunity after
I don't
that.
believe.
Stones, what you trying? Wait, Stones, what you trying to do? What you trying to say?
He's trying to vote me out.
Amir, I honestly, I still don't believe that you had immunity for 2 tribals after.
I did though, and watch when you see the episode.
Then why'd you keep it a secret?
I did though. Devin, you confirm that for me, didn't I?
And win 2 things. Safety at the first merged tribal council, which
have immunity that night. Confirm that.
I have the votes. I was just gonna let y'all argue.
Wait, hold up.
I can't say nothing.
Yeah,
okay, but I did, and watch where you see it. Actually,
read
wait, hold up.
Since you think I'm
Can't
lying.
show your messages.
If
You
I go
can't show
home,
your
people vote me
messages.
out, actually,
You can copy
Devin,
and paste
can you
or whatever.
please
I
just
was
read the
showing my
vote?
Yeah, I
messages,
have the
read it
votes.
out.
I'm just letting y'all
Yeah, can you
argue.
please just get this
Go
over
ahead,
with?
go.
Okay,
Try me.
I'll read the votes. First vote,
Try me.
Sean. That's one vote, Sean.
I have to go to rocks.
Second vote,
I'm fine if we go.
Nick J. Third vote, Nick J.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick.
Fourth vote, Sean. That's 2 votes, Nick J. 2 votes, Sean. Fifth vote, Sean. That's 3 votes, Sean. 2 votes, Nick J. Sixth vote, Sean. That's 4 votes, Sean. 2 votes, Nick
Stop
J.
talking, just let him read the votes.
Seventh vote, Nick J. That's 4 votes, Sean. 3 votes, Nick J. 3 votes left. Eighth vote, Sean. That's 5 votes, Sean. 3 votes, Nick J. 2 votes left. Next vote. And the 14th person voted off of Instazoom Survivor, Rookies versus Rebels versus Royals. Sean,
I'm a royal
thank
for
you
a reason,
so
bro.
much.
I'm a royal for a
Sean,
reason. You're bound to get burned.
Yo. Let me say my goodbye. Sean, thank you so much for coming back and playing again. You are one winner. You're headed to the edge of extinction. You can say, if you want to say something quickly before you bounce, you may, and then you will head on out.
It rocks my ass. Also, let me say something real quick.
Amir, wait. Let Sean do this. You guys can do that after you leave. Sean, is there anything you want to say?
The people who stuck with me on the first time and then voted me out on the second time, I really honestly don't know what you're thinking. That was honestly so stupid. Like, it's literally Nick J, Molly, Amir, and Rachel. Like, I mean, that's
Who
like
said this? Who says that's a thing?
Let him do this. Goodbye.
Go.
100% a thing.
Go.
100%
Go. Sean, you're pissing me off. Bye.
I mean, you lie in every single game, bro.
Sean, you lie in every single game. It's Survivor. Where you at, bro? It's Survivor. We're not like we're not playing patty cake. We're not skipping through a meta. Like,
Okay.
We're not picking flowers.
Sean,
Come on,
you
bro.
can head on out.
Survivor.
Makai, get up out of here as well.
As if we're like.
Next time on Survivor.
Just dancing to the springtime meadow, like, oh, you lie in every game. Come on, like.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Who said the name?
Yeah, I heard Stallings in a screenshot.
Then can I say something?
Check yourself. Don't call me aggressive. Check yourself before you write.
Yeah,
Shut
you're
up,
one to
like-
talk about lying. You're one to talk about lying.
Wait, I have a question. Joan, are you voting for me tonight?